Welcome back to Shemsuniverse. So today, guys, we're going to discuss the eastern side of astrology. So like I said, I'm going to go over these sun signs primarily. So the first one I want to cover is Aries, which goes from about April 14th to May 14th. So it's very different than the tropical zodiac signs that we're used to, where Aries would begin in March. So these guys are pretty much the same when it comes to characteristics. The main difference is the dates and the way in which that they discuss how the sun signs align with you. So Aries still has the same characteristics of being governed by Mars. They're very, very powerful when it comes to entrepreneurship, bring forth new innovations, spreading their ideas. They're still considered a cardinal sign, and they're very much able to have that warrior spirit that other people can either take comfort in or be in fear from, depending on what end of the spectrum you are with them. These guys are definitely leaders within the zodiac spectrum, no matter what. And their lucky color, according to the eastern side, is red and white. Red signifies the warrior-like mentality that they have, and it's also the ultimate representation of Mars, which is their governing planet. And then also white is there to show pristine and royalty, and that these guys are meant to achieve a lot of power. They get purity through war, so it goes red and then white for them. This is something that's not brought up enough in the Western astrology, in my opinion. I think that the color spectrum that they've chose there is very particular to Aries, and it works in a very well-placed sort of way. The reason being is red is signifying, like I said, the war, the blood, the sacrifice that it's going to take, and then the white shows the royalty that's achieved after putting forth the blood, sweat, and tears and the sacrifice for your given purpose. A lot of the times, Aries need a formula to actually get success because they can be a bit impulsive. One day they're interested in one thing, the next day they're saying, you know what, screw that, I want something else. But for the most part, all of you guys do want recognition and power. But you need to understand that with recognition and power is going to come a responsibility, and it's going to come with sacrifice. So when you understand what the red signifies in there, you start to realize this is what you need to do. Another good thing about them is a lucky gem you guys can wear would be ruby. Again, red ruby. Something else that just shows the blood, the power that you have within you, and that your spirit is meant to go to war. You're meant to face the trials and tribulations of life, and you are meant to overcome them to become more powerful. This is especially true if in your Eastern astrology chart, if Aries is in Mars as well. If it's aligned with it, then you're going to be a very forthright person, somebody who has a very just a sense of conviction in their speech and in their actions, and a lot of things will come into alignment for you through your karma because of your powerful presence. Days for you guys to start your businesses is Tuesday, and if you guys start your business on Tuesday or on a day that aligns with the 3rd or the 5th, so like 3, the 3rd, the 12th, the 21st, the 30th of any month, good luck for you guys. Also the 5th, the 5, the 14, or the 23. If you make dates on those, the 5th, 14th, or 23rd, you're going to have good luck as well when you start different businesses. If you align these things, meaning your color spectrum, you start changing it to red and white, you start doing new things and beginning new activities, new habits on Tuesday, even better if it's on the 3rd or the 5th or days that align with that, then you're going to have a lot of extreme luck in this lifetime. I would also add the number 9 there because numerologically the 9 aligns with Mars. So I think you guys will really have a very strong attachment to that as well, and it will definitely provide you with a lot of good luck. The main difference that I've noticed with the Eastern astrology is the fact that it talks more about how to use your sign and weaponize it, which is all about what my channel is about literally aligning with what your energy wants you to do, and then directing that energy to get things done easier without as much effort. So I like the way the Eastern astrology discusses like lucky colors, your lucky days, things that you can do, different mantras in their own Hinduism, their own language as well. It really does bring forth a different understanding of astrology, and it can make you a lot more powerful. Another main thing I want to bring up before going forward with the sun signs is that in Eastern astrology, your moon or lunar sign is considered to be more powerful and more prominent, and that's what they look at in comparison to your sun sign. Your sun sign is what I always like to say is the conscious part of your brain, but if you understand science, you understand biology, the conscious part of your brain is only 10%. You're only 10% conscious or less. We only use about, they say 7, some people 10% of their brain if they're lucky, not even. And the other 90 is your subconscious. This is what your moon sign's governing. So when you understand that, you realize that the moon sign has a lot of say in your emotion, your responses to your reality, your perspective on your reality, even your perception, how your senses work. your health, all of those things are coming under more so the moon sign. So when you take that into consideration, the moon sign is to a certain extent more important to you. And another thing you guys have to understand is that depending on your date of birth, what you think your moon sign is in the Western astrology is going to be very different in the Eastern side. But to conclude this video, Aries, if you guys get anything from this, if you don't have it already, get ruby, wear red and white, try to align with the numbers 3 and 5 as much as you can, and you guys will have better luck in life. The options for career are still pretty much the same. Entrepreneurship is number one. Things to do with fire and metal also come under that. So even being a firefighter, engineer, military, these things are still very, very good luck for you guys because of that warrior spirit that you have and the need to engage with life in a very physical, robust way. If you guys are able to do that, you're going to have a lot of fulfillment in life. And also, it will very much depend on what your moon sign is. But like I said, having your sun sign there and understanding how to align the energy towards your reality is going to be of a great help to you. Aside from that, that should conclude this video, guys. I'll be back tomorrow with the Taurus aspect. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, just please leave it in the comments for me. Aside from that, like, subscribe. Holla at me. That's it for today, guys. Peace.